So I shot 3 more rolls of Cinestill. 2 of the rolls were the Cinestill 800 and the last one was the Cinestill 50. I will show you the results first, and at the end we could talk about my final thoughts on the film. So my thoughts on the film. I like this film as a portrait film. I use this primarily for portrait shoots, and if you look at my previous video on Cinestill where I pulled it to 200, I think the results look very good. At box speed, it's pretty good as well. It's very resilient in low light conditions, and the portrait shoots I did indoors where there was little light, the Cinestill 800 really, well, looks good in low light. So that's what I'm going to continue using it for. So there was one instance where I pushed it to 3200, and you could see those pictures in the video. Those were the concert films that I took, and it was pretty good too. It was a little grainy, a little grainier than what I really like, but the results weren't too bad either. And for the Cinestill 50, the last roll that I shot, I like it as a daylight film, but I'm not a big fan of the halation, where the lighting looks kind of orangish. And usually with the Cinestill 800 and the 50 film, there's also a green tint to it that you could get rid of with the filter, but I had to use Lightroom because I don't have a filter to get rid of that. And Lightroom was able to clear that up, but that's just a negative of the film that I'm not a big fan of. I mean, it is a tungsten-based film. Well, at least the 800 it is. I'm not really sure about the 50. But I would buy this film again and use it again. So one more thing I noticed about the Cinestill 800 film is that every time I shoot with the 800, I have light leaks in the first few frames of the roll. It does this every single time. I don't know why. When I use a different type of film in the same camera, I don't have that issue. But for some reason, every time I load in that 800, I get light leaks in the first few frames of the roll. I know the manufacturer states that the film is more prone to light leaks, but considering that I don't have this issue with other film, I really don't know what the issue is. So I just learned to deal with it, and I just continue shooting. But that's really all I have about the Cinestill film. If you like this video, give me a like. Thanks.